It's one of those superficial ones where I just kind of go, look at me from the side. See when I smile, I get that kind of crow's feet. Doesn't have all I do. See, this is no filters. I never use filters, so this is just me, my shadow. It's very interesting because people say, well, the skin right here is very loose, and it's meant to be loose because the eyeballs move around, so that's usually where people get more wrinkles early on. So, yeah, but I don't have any. Unless I do that, I don't have any. I've seen some people in their 30s who just. Well, that's because they want to live in warm temperatures and they want the sun to burn their face and turn the skin into leather. I want to move to a warm climate so I can have the sun burn me every day. It's like, I mean, it's nice to have like nice warm weather, but you really want to have like all that kind of hot weather on you all the time. It's like, what's the point of that? It's like one thing to moving to a place where there's like nice, beautiful scenery, but then all that hot weather all the time. Do you want the hot weather all the time? Do you? Well, do you, punk? Apparently you do. I don't know. I don't know. What am I saying? Talking about stuff on the 7th of July. Yeah, I don't know. Do the side view again. Because everybody loves the way you look from the side. No, they don't. It's weird though. People. It's like people. I think why people feel so insecure a lot of times is because people look at the way that they look at you. Kind of makes you feel insecure. People hardly look at you like, "Hey, you doing? I'm your friend." It's more like people always look at you like you're unattractive kind of look. People always feel. I think that's why people feel unattractive because the way people look at them. It's like you feel so good as a kid. You don't think about the way you look, but then people start, comment on the way you look, or they say you start to think about the way you look, and they'll comment good or bad. So you start thinking people are looking at me the way because of the way I look. So they'll and so you keep thinking, oh, is this person looking at me and thinking about the way I look? So every time you see that, you're thinking about that. And then sometimes they'll comment bad things, and sometimes they'll comment good things, but it's always thinking about people are looking at you. So, it's like from the side, you hardly see yourself from the side. So, sometimes you'll just think, okay, I look okay from the front, but you don't know how you look from the side. So sometimes people will look at you and then they'll flinch away, and you kind of think, do I look that bad from the side? I don't know. Or people don't think that you can see them flinch away or something. Or they'll stare at you. It's like, why are they staring at you? Because your face is something to be looked at. Sometimes you see someone's face and you kind of go, oh, that's a nice face. But then when they get to the side, they flinch away and like, why? The show isn't as good from the side or something? That's how I kind of what you would think. But you don't want them looking at you in the first place. But then you can't really stop it anyway. But then it's like, why are they looking at you in the first place? Because they trying to judge you. It's like, why are these people trying to judge you? And it's like, at least stop trying to be misunderstood, even if you're not thinking like that. And then you still kind of feel like people are looking at you and judging you. It's like, okay, why do I look at people? I don't really. Sometimes I look at people just to kind of see if they're looking at me. I do. I was like, is this person gonna look at me? Because I'm on my. Sometimes I ride my bike and people will look at you because they wanna. I don't know. So I'm like, are they looking at me? So you just glance at them to see if they're looking at you. Just quick little look, and all of a sudden they start looking at you because all of a sudden you're looking at them just for a second. I'm like, no, I'm just looking at you to see if you're looking at me. That's all. Nothing more than that. No, on your way now. But that's it's like that's how we are, I guess. Well, it's kind of, I don't know. But why did we become like that? Because it's just when you're a kid, you don't think about that. But then when you become an adult, and people just trying to look for mates, and they're just trying to look at you if you're attractive or not, because they're so engulfed in looking at the only people who are attractive or not. Like, are they pretty? Like when you're like out cruising and you kind of check out women. Or she pretty? And then look at her. Oh, she pretty? It's just some kind of weirdness. And then it happens to you. They're checking you out, and you go, oh, it doesn't have to be like that. So Yeah. So that's the thing. So we feel insecure. I think that's the thing that we most feel insecure about the way we look. Isn't it? Yeah, I think so. More than anything else. People also insecure about the way they sing. So people won't sing in front of people. That too. And sometimes about the way we talk. So people don't want to talk in front of people. It's just kind of insecurities. I did write a song called Insecurities, and it's kind of. It was actually originally called Insecure, but sometimes you gotta change the word to make it more melodic. So like insecurities. So yeah, you get to see me from the side. See, I'm just recording this for myself, so I can see myself from the side. It's like, which one is that? Do I have a big nose? I don't know. Sometimes when you see someone from the front, you go, oh, they look a certain way. But then you see them from the side, and you go, well, that wasn't what I expected. And these people start getting nose jobs, and because they feel insecure. Why is it? Why do people get nose jobs? You don't have to look at your nose, so it's not for you. Maybe you have a problem breathing, so you got. But it's usually not about you. You know, people don't usually change their looks because because you already look at yourself. It's more about the way people look at you, and it just makes you feel better when people look at you nicer, nicely. You know, it's like, why can't people just look at people nicely anyway? Because they're humans and they do that weird stuff. And then not designed to be nice. Are people designed to be nice? Not really. People designed for war. That's why wars always happen. People designed for meanness and war kind of stuff that you hear about the Vikings doing. They go and pillage and rape and all that jazz. That's what humans. But we can fight that. We can fight that urge. We have the technology. We have the ability. I think that's what life's all about. Trying to find out primal urges. Trying to be better. I think so. Makes sense, right? Try to fight the primal urge to suck. That's the meaning of life. That's the point of life. See if we can do it. It's like a game. And the object of the game is to try to get through the monotony and craziness of what people throw at you. Is it get through people, get over people, get, you know. Actually, I mean, that's long, but at 480. But the 480, I keep holding my hair. See all this extra hair I gotta get rid of? Yeah. Alright, so I'm sitting back. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I love when people do that thing where they're like, this is me, do a picture of themselves, and this is me at 55 or me at 60. And they'll have like dyed hair. It's like, it's not really you at 55, it's you with a little bit of help from certain cosmetic things. But the face is probably the same, right? Well, but see, I don't do anything. I don't dye my hair, let my hair grow, or my beard grow. It's basically more natural me than those other people. See, now if I was gonna be superficial, I would dye my hair. I would dye my hair, my beard, dye it all Ringo colored, like Ringo dyes his hair. At 84, he's still doing it. That's some extra kind of superficial when you dye the beard too. And most people don't go that far. They just dye the top of the head and then and it just kind of they just kind of cut it down. But you see, like the gray stubble, like Paul does. Paul doesn't go all the way where he's got to dye the beard too. He just kind of does the kind of gray and kind of blonde. So he's like, yeah, I'm going blonde now. I'm Paul McCartney and I'm gone blonde. It just happens by nature. I'm just a blonde guy now. Just, sometimes people turn gray, but I turn blonde. No. Thank you.